Can meditation help us in forgiving others better? Yes. Not only can it help us in forgiving others better, more importantly, it can help us in forgiving ourselves better. That is the most important part. Because I can guarantee you that the way that you forgive others better is by forgiving yourself first. If you are very negative about other people, 9 times out of 10 you're negative about yourself. And in my experience with this practice, with just a retreat a couple of weeks ago, somebody asked me, what's the thing that I noticed the most difference in myself over the years that I've practiced? And straight away I said, I almost fully dropped self-judgment. And I'm not an enlightened being or at stages of enlightenment, so I still have self-judgment. But compared to how it was years ago, it's very, very diminished. And once I was able to drop the judgment on myself and stop being so negative about myself, I started dropping judgment about other people, started dropping being negative towards other people. It also helps to understand how maybe connected. I don't want to talk about like we're all one kind of connectedness, but we're all in the same boat. Like the more you understand your mind, the more you understand other people. Because yes, we have little intricacy, little things that are maybe different between us, but we all have, in general, the same mind, and we all have greed, hatred, and delusion. And because of that, you can kind of understand, when you understand your own mind, you understand why people do what they do. Because you understand why you do what you do. And when you do that, it's a lot easier to be forgiving. And also, to go back to the whole ill will, having a grudge in your mind is holding on to ill will in your mind. And for years, sometimes people have grudges. Ill will is such a horrible feeling that for me personally, every time it comes up, I just do whatever I can to just try to set in motion it's going away. Because I just don't want to abide in it. It's such a rough feeling. So, if somebody did something to you, try to understand them a little bit. Try to, maybe you can't understand why they did something to you. But you can understand that they're a human. You can understand that they are trying to find happiness just like you. And we're all deluded, and our perceptions are really, really crappy. So when we try to find happiness, sometimes we hurt others. And if we're hurting others, we're even more so hurting ourselves. So you can view it in that way too. If somebody did something to you, you can view and understand that they're hurting as well. They are going through a lot of issues, probably too. And there's a wonderful phrase that I like. It says, "Everybody you meet is fighting a battle you know nothing about." And I think that's a very Buddhist phrase. It's that everybody's going through the same crap hole that is samsara. Everybody's, no matter how happy we are or unhappy, we're still in this cycle. And when you see it that way, you don't waste your time being so, it's easy to forgive.